Hello everybody, it's Mr. Cooper here and Mrs. Finn again with our next primary remote learning vlog. Week 3 is over and we just wanted to look back on the week and celebrate some successes, give you a bit of information about the new timetables that hopefully you've all experienced over this week. And we're also going to talk to you briefly about an exciting event coming up, the next ACE conference, which will of course be online on the 21st of April. So first of all, I'm going to hand you over to Mrs. Finn, who's going to talk to you about how we feel the new timetables are going and and give you a few pieces of information in regards to that.
Hello everybody and happy Thursday. I hope you're looking forward to the weekend ahead, getting some unplugged time and some precious time with the family. I just wanted to talk to you about the new timetable which we released this week. Obviously this timetable was reviewed and considering all the feedback that we'd received from parents, from children and from teachers about what was going well, what we could improve on. So this week, the new timetable has seen a better balance of lessons across the week. So we've had core subjects mixed in with non-core subjects, and we've tried to balance this for each year group to make sure you're not overloaded with core subjects in the one day. If you find that you're still having a bit of a challenge getting through all of the activities in one day, please do reach out to your child's teacher who can give you advice about what you should be prioritising for your child. Don't beat yourself up if you're not getting through everything. I've had some conversations with some worried parents this week who were worried that they weren't getting through all of the activities. We know that you are doing your absolute best to get through everything. Ideally, we would like all the children to do all the activities, but we realise that is not realistic for all families at this time. So please do reach out to the teachers who can give you some advice with that. I've also sent out a letter to foundation stage parents, which I'm not sure if that's going out this afternoon or it might go out on Sunday morning, just to explain some updates around free flow in FS. Again, just some ideas that we've had to make your life and your children's life a bit easier at this time. So Mr. Cooper is going to talk to you about the ACE conference, which we are very excited to host, not next week, but the week after. Mr. Cooper?
Thank you very much. So yes, absolutely. So our ACE conference will take place on Tuesday, the 21st of April, and it will run fairly similar to how the ACE conference ran early in term 1. Mrs. Finn will be sending out a letter of sign-ups where you can sign up for a online parent-teacher meeting. And those will be happening between 8 AM and work the way through the day. You will then be able to join your teacher online via Zoom for a virtual parent-teacher conference where they will be able to talk to you about your child's learning, both during the remote learning period, but also of how your child is performing or has been performing since term 1. As part of that, next Thursday, we will be releasing our term 2 report, which will share with you your child's predicted grades for the end of the year and give you, and you'll be able to discuss those with your teacher at the online parent-teacher meetings. During the day as well, during the ACE conference, we'll be also hosting lots of workshops and parent engagement opportunities for you to join members of the leadership team and members of our subject leaders who will be sharing with you information on the curriculum, information on teaching and learning, with a focus on our high performance learning initiative that we're working on this year and next year, working towards our world-class accreditation. And also some focus on how you can support your children during this remote learning period. We'll have things like how to develop your child's critical thinking. We'll have workshops on how to deliver phonics in Year 1 and FS, amongst lots of other workshops. And of course, you'll be able to join the leaders on Zoom again for those workshops. More details will follow later next week in terms of what those workshops will entail and the details of those. And of course, look out for the communication of how to sign up and book an appointment with your child's class teacher to join them online for an online parent-teacher meeting. So in regards to everything else, obviously it is now the end of week 3. I hope you've had a very successful week of learning with your children. It's now time to unplug and switch off. Please look out for each other, stay safe, and have a really enjoyable weekend. Anything else to add, Mrs. Finn?
No, thank you. Just have a great weekend.
Have a great weekend, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.